Hi everyone, it's been a while. I thought I would be taking a break for a few months, but I really wasn't prepared for how complicated things got. One of the big projects we had was to move house, so I was prepping for that while getting my certification. Then I had to get the house ready for the realtor and then for market. We've been in our new spot for about 3 months, and I really wanted to start making videos again. It adds a little bit of pressure with the video and voice editing, but I really look forward to getting something extra done every day, and the filming motivates me in doing that. I started this week on a Wednesday because why not? I've been putting off sorting through the medicine box. It's becoming a disaster and no one can find anything on the bottom. I'd rather not buy more medicine, plus I need to sort out any that has expired. We consolidated all of our medicine and first aid into one of these small banker boxes. We used a bunch of these to pack into the car for the move. The last couple of months have been full of selling our house long distance, finding a new place to live temporarily and permanently, and the kids' schools. We very luckily sold the house with we only had like a very minor issue where the fire marshal had to test to make sure all of the fire alarms were working properly, and the realtor advised us to price the house strategically, not low, but not outpricing the market. In hindsight, seeing the housing market now, I'm really glad we did it that way. I finished a knitting project where I tried knitting one of the free cable blanket patterns from Yarnspirations. I really like how it turned out, especially for my first time. If I do it again, I'll definitely use smaller needles so it's a tighter blanket. I've never done this cabling before, so this was just a super neat, super cool. For my next project, my mom gave me a collection of Halloween fabric. It includes a panel, so I have to find a way to make a color border without being super ugly. I'm really bad at this color piecing thing. I found a YouTube channel for making panels, and I'll follow what she says to do so I can learn how to do it as well without using a kit like before. It is so very easy, and her Peter Rabbit quilt video, sew is spelled S-E-W. I think this inner candy border is just too much. I'm going to try to get a solid color to go in there instead. Friday was a really busy morning. We had to go into Orlando for a doctor's appointment, where we also stopped by the French cafe to try. I got the girls the orange juice, and then they ordered the macarons, a 4-berry pastry, and I got the pistachio cheesecake. Then there was a pre-drywall walkthrough of the house we got. This is the first time we've ever been through this process, so it's very exciting. It's not a custom build, but that's okay. Their design is very pretty already. We got to ask the building manager all the questions. All of the wiring is up. We chose to have the security and the speaker system pre-wired. That way, that will always be an option. I'm also thinking of the resale value too, because the new owners would want that stuff in. Although we're planning on this being like our last house, but you never know what's going to happen. We opted not to have a pool put into the backyard because the packages were so expensive. I'd rather shop around and be able to choose different options than be stuck with the one template they have for that fixed price. They are going to put in insulation and drywall for the next step. And the last day for this week, Saturdays are just full of chores, for me at least. It's the day that I do laundry, vacuum the carpets, clean the bathrooms, and clean up the yard for mowing. I'm obviously going to start with laundry. The dryer is full from washing towels and cleaning cloths through the week. I have to strip the sheets off the beds to wash those. And open the windows because it's dark in here. Now I'm picking up the dog stuff in the yard to get it ready for the mowing. Plus, the sky looks like storming, so I do not want to go out later while the doom and gloom approaches. I'm also trying to be very respectful of the neighbors, therefore the tight camera angle. I'm going to start up the robot vacuum to just get the main area hard floors while I vacuum the carpets. Go, mighty robot! Although the dog hair is really hard on this thing, I have to clean it out almost daily. The Roomba didn't have that issue. I was able to vacuum the master bedroom and for some reason decided to take off the girls' sheets for the wash before vacuuming their rooms. Probably because I didn't know when the laundry would be done and I wanted to have the sheets ready. Does anyone else clean up their kids' rooms and organize it to look really pretty? Yeah, I don't, but I'm really tempted to. There's a difference between creativity and clutter, so I have to find that medium and let them decorate their own rooms with their trinkets and purses, but they also need to learn to clean up the mess. Time to switch the wash. For the sheets, I'm going to use the unscented pods from Kirkland Signature. I don't want the girls to have to breathe in scent all night, every night, whereas I prefer using a scented detergent on my clothes. And it's only 9:46. I've gotten so much stuff done. Dishes and kitchen time. The third bedroom has to wait on being vacuumed because it's not clean yet. I really have to get as much done as soon as possible so I don't burn out and start to feel lazy. My husband bought me an oatmeal maker. This is the little bowl and spatula that go with it. It's a single serve to probably about 4 people servings of oatmeal. I'm perfecting the making of oatmeal to be just like the Marriotts. The third bedroom is finally available, so here's a peek view of vacuuming it. It's the teenager's room, so she needs her privacy. 10-10, yeah! I am folding the grown-ups' clothes. We've gotten to where all of the kids fold their own clothes. Such a huge time saver for me. And checking my list of things I wanted to do today, I have to clean the bathrooms, clean windows and mirrors, video edits, wipe down the table, and make the beds. I normally do windows and mirrors on Thursday, but I missed it this week. I really end up just making the beds because my husband suggested we drive to the city for some new work shirts. We also ended up going to Guitar Center to fix my daughter's ukulele, the Container Store for an egg tray, which was great because they were having a 50% moving sale plus the 30% Memorial Day sale, and next door was a Krispy Kreme shop. It was a great day. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next week.
They're coming out. They're just moving slowly.
Why don't they move fast?
Because they need a certain amount of time to get cooked and to cool off and everything else.